I'm Francisco Carle, and I'm a senior bilingual Scrum Master with more than 7 years of expertise in both Agile and Waterfall frameworks. Today, I bring you 7 tips to get the most out of your one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions are meetings with a teammate or with a stakeholder to delve deeper into feedback in both directions. It's about assessing our performance and finding areas for improvement, either for ourselves or for the person who is meeting with us. It's about assessing our performance and identifying areas for improvement, either for the person meeting with us or for ourselves. I've prepared a list of 7 tips that you can apply into your one-on-one sessions to maximize the benefits of these meetings and turn them into a positive experience for both parties. Tip number 1. Time is precious. If you're going to meet someone on a one-on-one session, reserve a time slot on your schedule in advance. Ensure that your counterpart has done the same and avoid interruptions during this intimate and highly trusted meeting. Yes, it might be a brief session, but it requires dedication, and having a dedicated time slot for this one-on-one session is ideal to avoid interruptions. Tip number 2. Avoid interruptions. In the framework of design thinking, empathy is a fundamental phase. Putting yourself in the other person's shoes and respecting their participation and their time is crucial in one-on-one sessions. Focus your attention and dedication on the other person. Minimize interruptions, listen actively, and refrain from interrupting the person you're engaged with. Let them express themselves on the matters they want to share or communicate. Tip number 3. Pen and paper never fail. If you used to take notes with your mobile phone or your tablet or your laptop, avoid it on these one-on-one sessions. Taking notes with electronic devices might give the wrong impression that you're not fully attentive or engaged. In one-on-one sessions, both substance and style are crucial. I strongly recommend to take notes with a simple pen and paper. In some of my one-on-one sessions, I even show my notepad and my pen and say, hey, I am taking notes. So if I look down, the other person will know that I am concentrated and paying full attention to what this person is saying to me, and I am not watching my screen or my mobile phone. No, I am listening, I am connected and engaged with my teammate or with a stakeholder. If I look down, that is because I am writing down in my notepad. Tip number 4. Avoid recording one-on-one sessions. I consider one-on-one sessions similar to retrospectives, but they are even more personal and intimate as it involves 2 individuals, not an entire team. In a one-on-one session, maintaining a trusting environment similar to a sport team locker room is crucial, and recording that session goes against that trust. Therefore, it's important to take notes and listen actively, but refrain from recording the session using audio recording devices or built-in recording systems in the platform you're using for the meeting. Please, don't record the one-on-one session. Tip number 5. Don't improvise and prepare your meeting. One-on-one sessions, like all meetings, should have a goal, an objective, a purpose. It's not just about coming together and chat and have a pleasant time. It should serve a specific purpose because it is a working meeting. Therefore, it's crucial not to improvise. Prepare for the meeting. Stay up to date with the other person's activities, performance, and concerns that may have risen earlier. You should be up to date with these issues due to your leadership and participation on retrospective sessions. If not, catch up with your teammate, arrive prepared, and always keep in mind the session's goal. If the session deviates and covers unplanned topics, diverting from the session's objective, it will be a waste of time for both parties. Therefore, don't improvise and prepare your one-on-one session. Tip number 6. Request feedback often. It's likely that you won't like what you hear when seeking feedback. The one-on-one session, as the name suggests, it's a duplex, two-way communication. While you're meeting with someone to give feedback and communicate your perspective about certain situations, you'll hear feedback about your performance and the actions you were taking about some issues. It may not always be positive. You might hear that they expected a better performance from you, or that there were expectations of more assertive leadership on certain situations. These are professional critics, not personal attacks. Therefore, it's essential to listen with an open mind, constructively engage with the person giving feedback, and build together. In my early career, I would have appreciated some constructive feedback about my performance or about the expectations the stakeholders or my team had in relation with my role. This very valuable information is not typically shared in other settings. Thus, it's crucial to preserve the space of the one-on-one session, respect, listen, and appreciate the information being communicated. Tip number 7. Be balanced and constructive. The one-on-one session is not an opportunity to criticize everything the person says about a role or criticize the person regarding their recent performance on the team. While it is acceptable to be transparent and offer constructive criticism, please pay attention to your delivery. The manner in which feedback is given often significantly influences the response. We can convey the same message with different tones and words, making a huge difference in the response we receive. This session is a chance to build, to improve together, and to make your team shine. Utilize this opportunity not only to address what both parties might be doing wrong, but also to recognize, to acknowledge achievements. Although the saying goes like correct in private, praise in public, this very intimate and personal setting is ideal for recognition. Therefore, regardless of the message to be shared on this session, ensure that your words are delivered with professionalism, always aiming at the professional profile of the person that is in front of you. Remember, you are not attacking the person, you are addressing performances or situations that from the team's perspective and goals need improvement. Well, that concludes this brief list of 7 tips to get the most out of your one-on-one sessions. These are straightforward observations, common sense practices that I've listed for you to consider, keep in mind, and transform into actionable items with your teams. Please recognize and value the one-on-one session, because I think that huge improvements can be reached within your teams and within the communication inside your team, among teams, and among the entire organization. I am Francisco Carle. Take care, and I see you in our next video. Bye! I almost forgot it, but the pictures I've used in this video were generated in Midjourney, and it's the only instance where I used AI. I'm a huge fan of AI, but believe me, this entire video was 100% human-made. So I could have made some mistakes. If so, please tell me in the comments. I'll be waiting for your feedback. Bye bye.